skirt back in your Gucci case. Yeah, haven't you heard the scoop? Well, here is a headline in front of your face. I got some new bad news. New bad news. I got some new bad news. New bad news. I got some new bad news. New bad news. I got some new bad news for you. New bad news. I got some new bad news. New bad news. I got some new bad news. New bad news. I got some new bad news. New bad news. I got some new bad news for you.
Good evening, everybody. So, let's see how many we got in here. We got a few. Let me see here. 6 watch. All right, listen, everybody. This show, I had a lot of viewers, a lot of carriers, and a couple brokers asking me to do this show. I've put together a lot of research for this, and I'm going to tell you something. You brokers and you carriers need to pay attention to what's going on, because it's bad what's going on. And I'm going to show you everything. There's a lot of slides here. And listen, you carriers, you have every right to be pissed off 100% what's being done to you. I'm telling you that right now. I'm going to show you some stuff. I gotta start the show off, break it down, who this person is, what's going on little by little, and then you're going to see a gauntlet of garbage, okay? A gauntlet of garbage. This show is highly requested. Been working on it for about a week and a half now, okay? And there's going to be another little follow-up show after this one. I don't know if I'll put it tomorrow or maybe the beginning of next week, but it's a court document that I have to read, and I didn't want to cram it into the show because I already got enough in here. So pay close attention, and I hope you guys, like I said, like, share, subscribe, share this video. This needs to get out to as many carriers as possible. And the brokers, you need to know who you're dealing with and what's going on, because you guys are hurting yourselves as well. So what do you say? Should we roll into it? One of the brokers just messaged me, so they're trying to get on and watch the show and their internet's down. We're hoping they get on. It's a good broker. But anyways, let's roll in. I got an email here. We're going to start off with the email. This is from a carrier. Hi, Axel. I'm the owner of a small expediting company. I have been in the trucking business for several years. Recently, I started having some brokers refuse to work with us, and until recently was not provided a reason why. This week, I was awarded a load, but it pulled from me. The dispatcher informed me my company had an F rating. He didn't have much information, so he directed us to carrier relations. Carrier relations directed us to Carrier Assure to find out why we have an F rating. I tried to contact Carrier Assure, but couldn't find a phone number for the company anywhere. The only way we could find out why our score was F was to sign on to Carrier Assure. They offer a 30-day free trial of their service that is good only if you provide credit card information. I want to know what was the issue, because we have a clean slate with FMCSA, no tickets, no violations, no customer complaints, etc. So I went ahead with the free trial. I checked out my rating on Carrier Assure, and sure enough, we had an F. Come to find out, the issue we had no DOT vehicle inspections. All of my vehicles are Sprinter type vans, all with GVWs below 10,000 pounds. We are not required to have these inspections performed. I know the state of Missouri will not perform such inspections on these type of vehicles because they are not considered commercial vehicles. The algorithm this company developed is obviously faulty, unfairly scoring many expediting companies, and has negatively impacted my business. Any help, direction you could provide would be appreciated. I messaged him back. He wasn't the only one. There was actually a couple guys. Thanks for getting back with me so quickly, Axel. I viewed your video and I agree with your take on NTG and Carrier Assure and really appreciate the work you are doing. I want to point out the problems with Carrier Assure scoring extends beyond expediters. With our access to their grade cards, we've seen the crappy ratings on many carriers. Feel free to reach out to me via email or phone. I'd like to see another video on Carrier Assure, might alert others. I had a slew of these guys dropping me emails and running MCs and sending me ratings on a ton of carriers. And what I seen and what was discussed between me and some other brokers, this is very alarming and it's disgusting. Very, very disgusting. This person sent information to OIDA. Hi, Axel. We are forwarding the email OIDA sent us earlier today. Just an FYI. Thanks. I've included this person's email. OIDA, you need to reach me, axel.liveshow@gmail.com. They responded, still working on this issue for you. Looking into having a meeting with another associate tomorrow. The owner of Carrier Assure has not replied. I doubt she's going to want to reply to you because what she's doing, as far as I'm concerned, is fraud. Okay? It's fraud. So, who's this person? Cassandra Gaines, CEO of Carrier Assure, Business Insider, Top 100, host of Mad Gaines podcast, transportation lawyer. I've covered her a little bit before. I'll make a reference to it. This witch is out of control. She's seriously out of control. And what's going on with her, and we're going to bring it all to light. You all have a right to know what these people are doing. So, let me see. Yeah, it's this one. Okay, I even got a few little video clips. So, she had a podcast called Mad Gaines. I think it was on Freightways. I don't think it exists anymore. They probably kicked her butt to the curb. I just want to play, it's a few seconds of this video just to show what kind of person this is, okay? I want you to get a feel, I want you to get into her skin, okay? Let's play this video clip.
And a lovely event. There's a huge crowd. Everybody's here. We're all having fun. I'm going to go get drunk after this. We all know that's going to happen. And listen, Boiler Room boys, which camera am I supposed to be looking at now? Still that one? All right, fine. We're going to keep looking at this one. So here's the other thing. Do you see that I have 2 beers? 1, 2. He has no beers.
I have water.
He has water.
Yeah, I got water.
And I was told, now we're at this camera. Do you see how the Boiler Room boys like to fuck with me? Is because we're this camera, then we're this camera, and now we're this camera.
It seems to me that this chick has some kind of drinking problem. That's what I'm going to assume, my opinion, okay? Not to mention some nasty words out of her mouth, dealing with trucking professionals. And let's show another clip. How about we show, we got some screenshots. Got a drink in a hand during another podcast. She likes to drink, okay? But this, to me, is not a business professional. This is what we call back in the day a lush. Lush. L-U-S-H. Lush. Okay? So, Mad Gaines live by Cassandra Gaines. It had 4.16K subscribers, 203 videos. Okay? I read into it. Cassandra Gaines, an entrepreneur, transportation law expert, and transportation industry influencer. Influencer, people. Remember that. There's some people that do content creation, and then there's some that try to be influencers. She was recently named one of the 100 people transforming business in North America by Business Insider, joining alumni such Elon Musk, Jack Dorsey, and Jeff Bezos. Hey, why didn't you just put Biden in there? Why didn't you put Biden in there? Cassandra has disrupted the transportation industry. Yes, 100%. With a lively Joe Rogan-like show called Mad Gaines Live, where each month over 230,000 loyal viewers from across all social media platforms tune in to her educational, non-traditional show where she unites a very fragmented, volatile industry. I'm going to call this 230,000 loyal viewers from across all social media platforms is bullshit. It's bullshit. Cassandra is the CEO of Carrier Assure Inc., which is a tech company dedicated to preventing double brokering in the logistics and transportation industry. That is bullshit also. And I'm going to show you why. It's all going to be in the show. Mad Gaines Live is every Friday. This show, I don't think it's gone on in over 9 months. She failed. She's a failure. Now, we did a little tally. Don't mind the big nose, but you can guess whose big nose it is. But she said 230,000. So she has 4,100 on YouTube, 1,000 on Twitter, 1,400 Instagram, 48,000 on LinkedIn, which just been brought to my attention. I think she had me blocked on LinkedIn. It's no problem. We get the screenshots. Another broker said, I'll send it right over to you. 590 Facebook. So where is the 174,694 that she claims? Where's the pictures with Elon and Dorsey and all these guys? This is influencer. False influencing is what this is called. So, Carrier Assure. You know me. I look up the corporations. So, Carrier Assure, Delaware, and an inactive branch in Georgia. Interesting. This is a good start. So, the Delaware for Carrier Assure was created 3 years ago. You'll see agent name, the Corporation Trust Company. This will come up also later, and this just was weird to me, but here, this is Delaware. And if you've watched enough of my shows, and a lot of you know what's going on, usually when people have corporations in, say, Wyoming or Delaware, you can figure out why they do it. It's like they like to hide. But, you know, actually likes to try to be a little bit transparent. Now, we got Carrier Assure on the left there. Georgia, branch of Carrier Assure. It was revoked. That corporation shows revoked. October of 2022. Notice of admin dissolution / revocation. But I thought she's an entrepreneur, a business professional. Let's move right along. What is this? So, Cassandra Gaines, Carrier Assure. But the address, 2475, lo and behold, virtual address. So when she was in Georgia, she had a virtual address, just like the dirty carriers do, virtual address. But this is the person that you guys want to support and follow, right? No problem. Keep following. Follow Axel. He's going to show you. So, what's this? What is this? C. Gaines Trucking, LLC. Now, it shows the DOT active, but there's no MC. Also located in Georgia. Look who's on there. Cassandra Gaines. So, influencer has a DOT authority running Carrier Assure. This is getting interesting. It's amazing what you can dig up. But you'll see also there, this past June of 14, notice of admin dissolution / revocation. That's strike number 2. This business professional. It's amazing, though, when you run that DOT number through her own system, her very own system, Carrier Assure. Why is there no score? It's a carrier authority. It says interstate only, but it says this carrier is unscored. Here is why. Interstate non-hazmat only. What is that? What is this? How do you run a vetting platform, have a DOT number in your name as a carrier, and you don't have your score on yourself? You don't have a score on yourself. Interesting. Let's move along. I don't know what this is, but she has another corporation that was created 11 months ago called Full Send Transport, LLC. And as you can see on the right, registered agent, Cassandra Gaines, principal address, mailing address. It's all the same address. So this is 100% her, okay? I didn't find an authority with this. There are some authorities called Full Send Transport. I think there might be like 4 or 5 of them. Maybe one of you brokers can do a little digging and research and find if somehow one of those is attached to this corporation. Okay? So, I decided to get into a little artwork. I want you guys to know, hit the thumbs up. Let me know, how is my artwork? I was very good artist in school. I did ceramics, painting, drawing, everything. Let me know, what do you think of this? Is it good? It's good. You know, close to Michelangelo? You let me know, because this schnoz is an unbelievable schnoz. So, moving right along. Gaines Law Group. What is this? Atlanta, Georgia. Admin dissolved. Another disillusion, revocation. Another strike, entrepreneur, business professional. Oh, this is from 6 years ago. Next, Gaines Law Group, Scottsdale, Arizona. 2 months ago. Incorporated 2 months ago. So this one started 2 months ago. It's for, says company type, Florida Limited Liability. Agent address, Clearwater, Florida. Oh, that's the right one. My fault. Left one is from 4 years ago, 2020, for Arizona. Then she has the right one, which is active for Florida, which was created 2 months ago. I guess maybe she's going to get back into doing some law work finally. And if you'd like to know, Cassandra, you can send me whatever you want to send me. I await fan mail. I love fan mail. So now, on their platform, Carrier Sure, we got something what's called results reported by case studies. Well, see, their case studies are based off of just these 6 companies that support her. So you're getting case studies out of thousands of authorities based off 6 people. Interesting. I looked a little in each one, but the one that really, it really excited me was Circle Logistics, and we'll get back to it. We're going to get back to it. Trust me. Circle, I hope you're paying attention because you really dropped the ball on this one. So let's get into her website. What do you say? Come on, load up. Load up for me. Oh, it doesn't want to load up now? Oh, there it goes. Okay. This is the website. We're going to breeze through it real quick. Hire carriers with confidence. Carrier Sure is the carrier performance scoring software that anticipates how the carrier will transport the goods. So it's going to anticipate how you're going to deliver the load. That to me is already goofy as hell. Super goofy as hell. Okay? Let's scroll up here. You'll see these companies, which I will show later on. Right there, Carrier Sure analyzes hundreds of thousands of data points, producing an easy to understand score, predicting how the carrier will perform. I believe this, in my opinion, is 100 bullshit of hundreds of thousands of data points. Okay? Efficiently find the right carriers. Nonsense here. Carrier Sure will provide 360 performance. Carriers, brokers, shippers. Sign up today. Nothing here, nothing here. All right, let's go back up. Let's go back up. Come on, click over for me, sucker. Try Carrier Sure Premium for free. $149. $149. You guys pay $149 for this nonsense? Because I'm going to show you, brokers, you're wasting your money. 100%. You guys have been taken for a ride. The influencer from YouTube, I don't even know. I looked for TikTok. She didn't have TikTok. An influencer has got you guys by your britches. You have fallen victim to an influencer. Just like all these cargo van guys that fell victim to all these bogus YouTube influencers, okay? You need to learn what an influencer is and a content creator, because this is 2024, baby, and they're growing and running around like cockroaches. $149. I think it came out to almost $2,000 a year. It's you guys are paying oh man. Let me just go up. Unlimited carrier searches, save time and money. No more confusing FMCSA data. Avoid double brokering, reduce cargo claims, fight against hostage loads. Oh really? This is gonna do it all for you. We're gonna get to it. Powerful algorithms, predictive analytics, DOT authority and monitoring, SMS and inspection data, user suspect carrier reports, available plans. And then you see they're free, then the premium, and then there's an enterprise. If you brokers, any of you guys are on this enterprise program, let me know how much that one's running for you, how much you're getting taken for. It's almost like you guys jumped on a damn pirate ship. And then you'll see results reported by the case studies. So you'll see double brokering reduction, Integrity Express, 80%. Overall claims reduction, Circle Logistics put 60%. Circle, I got slides coming up. You need to pay close attention. You're wasting your money and you're discriminating against carriers because of her. And I've got no hard feelings against Circle. Believe me, I did a lot of loads for them. Cut down on suspicious carriers, Ryan Transportation, which I was told by one carrier that he was denied, and the guy had an older authority than mine, okay? And he had to talk to him and everything because they're using Carrier Sure. And Carrier Sure, and I'm going to show it, is giving Fs to carriers who don't even have any marks on them. It's insane. It's insane. And you guys brokers are paying for this. Oh, and then you got, I don't know, this other transportation company. Okay, what else here? Nothing there. Now we're going to go back up. File report. Nothing. I remember that. It's nothing there. And then they have this partnership, and you'll see they have RMIS. We're going to touch on that too, our truck stop buddies. And then you got this innovative logistics. So when I do the next show on that court case, I will also include who and what and how and what the hell is going on with this innovative logistics. But I didn't want to cram it into this show. Okay, next here, let me see. Carrier Sure, same old. Nothing here. Let's go back up here. Resources, blog, case studies, webinars, more freight, more problems. So like if you click on case studies, if it'll come up, probably not. Yeah, okay, here. So you go on that right, you click on case studies, dive into our Carrier Sure case studies. Learn how Carrier Sure can improve your business. And then like I said, this is what they're basing their case studies off of. These six people, okay? Real results, real impact, higher carriers with confidence. Okay, let's move on. So, I need, if you guys aren't watching, at least if you guys know them, this is the carrier authority for Circle Logistics. They also have broker authority, but here's their carrier authority. Okay, 11 power units, 11 drivers. If her system is so great, you see in that little orange box there, I clipped that out because on her system, it shows they have one truck and one other trailer. That's it. So her system is so great, huh? Pulling all these hundreds of thousands of data points or whatever. Pay attention, folks. Circle Logistics Carrier Authority. You support. You're on their website. You support them. you're what do they call it? What was it again? Their case studies. But yet she gave you an F on her platform. You have an F. Your Carrier Authority has an F. You're paying for this system, and she's screwing you like a donkey in the field. And the only thing I seen, because you see the screenshot above my head, it just said virtual address used. Carrier has shared information. Okay, we talk about the virtual address all the time. But, you know, I went to private schools my whole life, and we used the A through F grading, scoring, whatever. How do you get just from a virtual address? You get knocked down to an F like a dog. I mean, this is classic. She's using you to promote her system. I don't even know if those are actually your guys' words for supporting her. But then she gives you an F. Your Carrier Authority has an F on her platform. A, classic. Circle, you owe me, I don't want no beer because I'm not like her. You owe me coffee, Circle. You truly owe me a coffee. You're going to owe apologies to some drivers, you know, because like I said, I never had a problem with you. But what she's doing is she's hurting expedite carriers. We're going to get to everything. Let's move along. Just want to bring this up again. If you guys ever missed this show, I had touched on her before when I did this show. When Nolan Brokerage owed this veteran like $50,000. Yeah, go watch that show because Nolan is dirty too. They're always going to be dirty. In fact, we had even covered the guy, Kevin Nolan, okay? Because he has what's called this Soap Creek Freight Ventures. And underneath that or tied to it or whatever, I don't remember exactly. Go watch the show. You got NTG, you got OTR Capital, which are a bunch of bloodsuckers as well. And then you got Marquee Insurance Group. And I'd like to shout out to you other YouTube influencers there in the cargo van industry that promote these guys and they're screwing carriers. You're idiots. You help promote crooks. You're a dirty influencers. That's what you are. Let's move along. So these are some of the companies that are connected with NTG in this Soap Creek Freight Ventures. You see on the bottom there, though, Highway, Carrier Sure, OTR. I'm going to have to start researching more on this Highway also now because I never really paid attention before. I'm going to have to start researching them. But let's move along. So, Soap Creek Freight Ventures, which goes back to Nolan Transportation Group or whatever, is tied directly to Carrier Sure, 100%. So, Nolan Transportation Group. This is the broker authority, Atlanta, Georgia. You'll see there, Kevin Nolan. So he's one of the directors. This is his company. He's tied with that investment company that's tied in with Carrier Assure. Okay, just doing a little refresh for you people. This was weird to me. I don't know if this is like scumbags teaching scumbags, but on Nolan Transportation Group and on the Carrier Assure, they're both out of that Delaware junk, and they both have that same agent, the Corporation Trust Company. I just bring it to everybody's attention. I'm not saying it's whatever, but I just see scumbags doing the same stuff. Scumbags do scumbag stuff. But let's continue. So, here is Nolan Transportation LLC Carrier Authority. We're going to start getting into some good slides here. Hit the thumbs up, folks. Leave some comments. Let me know if you like the show. Let me know if you're paying attention. Let me know if you're paying attention. So, Nolan Transportation LLC out of York, Nebraska. 17 power units, 15 drivers. This is basically the same family, folks. Same family. Just another thing, in case, because a lot of times when I see these carriers, especially like the veteran who wasn't getting paid $50,000, they have a hard time tracking down corporations and all that stuff. Just so you know, attached at that address for the Carrier Authority for Nolan Transportation, you have Nolan Transportation LLC. That one's in Mark Nolan's name, same address. That one's from 1999. Then you have Nolan Transport LLC, Shannon Nolan, that's 2007. And then you have Nolan Carriers LLC, Paul J. Nolan, that one's 2018. Just throwing that info up there, just so you guys know. Now, looky here. So Nolan Transportation LLC has an A+, 100, even though their brokerage screws tons of carriers. You know why they have an A+? Because they're in cahoots with her. They're like the sponsor, the supporter, or whatever. But they got an A+. A+, my booty hole, 100. They do not deserve A+. I don't care. The same family is the same family. I don't care if it's brokerage on one side of town and the Carrier Authority on the other side of town. They're the same scumbags. But they got an A+. You're going to see why I'm mad about this. So, just pointing these out, because I know some of you brokers, some of you people, you probably know some people at these companies. You need to have talks with them. DHL, SP1 Logistics, Covenant, Freightvana, Integrity Express Logistics, Kingsgate Logistics, Echo, Circle Logistics with an F, VP Logistics, Crowley, Sage Freight Next, Circle Logistics. I still can't get over Circle Logistics. They're paying for this, and they're on their website, and they got an F. That's classic. Some more of them. Jones Logistics, Fresh Determined to Deliver, Concept Logistics, Cascade Coffee, Transfix. Load One. Load One is on there. NTG, Lean Solutions Group, Nickel Logistics. That one's interesting. Oh, and Project 44. We're going to discuss that also a little bit. So, no mystery here. Load One, A+. A+. This is like favoritism, like pay to play favoritism. But you know what's weird? And everybody expediting that's on the road can 100% tell me what the hell's going on here? Because see, her special platform is showing that Load 1 only has 6 cargo vans. Really? 6 cargo vans. Your system is so great, pulling all these data points and everything, but yet Load 1 only has 6 cargo vans? I can guarantee you they're way over 100. So I don't know where she pulled this information from, but it's definitely false, okay? And it makes me wonder where this pulled from, number one, because maybe Load 1's doing something funny. We're going to have to dig into that. Why would it pull this 6? That's interesting. Anybody agree? Now, Load 1, A+, another sponsor of this crappy program, pulling all these data points. Interesting. Let me move along. What is this here? Back to the website, but I don't need the website again. So we're going to go here. I cut out these 2 clips from the website. How does Carrier Assure determine the score? We use data science and analytics to project how a carrier is likely to perform on a long haul, interstate shipments based on industry benchmarks so that you may utilize a carrier best suited to meet your business needs. We build algorithms that consistently comb through publicly available data and that recalculate each carrier score on a daily basis. Baloney, false and baloney. Because how is Load 1 showing 6? Unbelievable. Further, each carrier is compared to similar carriers. Compared to similar carriers. And if the carrier is doing worse, better, or the same as their peers based on the over 2 million data points, now it's 2 million data points considered by our algorithms, the carrier score will reflect that. Then over here, can I hire an F carrier? So she made it a point to put this on her website. Yes, Carrier Assure does not prohibit the use of any carrier. You may not prohibit, but you're definitely doing something else where I'm going to show what you're doing. A carrier score is a performance indicator only. She put it right there. It's a performance indicator only. So when I go to the next couple slides and show all these carriers that have Fs, and I don't, you're going to see it. The carrier is not scored unless it has active for-hire motor carrier interstate authority, similar to how credit scores are utilized for banks. A carrier score is an alphabetical expression based on Carrier Assure's assessment of historical data points. It's an expression of their assessment of historical data points. This means you may want to consider using the carrier for shipments that don't require a lot for experience and are not complex. Easy, dry van, short hauls may be a good idea. It's always best to check a carrier's publicly available information through the FMCSA and to conduct any additional vetting in line with your existing carrier selection policy before hiring a carrier. But feel free to use an F carrier for the appropriate shipment. What kind of nonsense am I reading here? This is just all nonsense. So, we got another video clip. She's like, I don't know. Let's just play this clip. How about it? Listen very closely to what she says. Okay, let me put my earpiece in so I can hear it too. Hold on. Here we go. You ready?
There's nothing worse than talking to a fraudster when you thought it was Cassandra Trucking. All right, tip number 2. On Carrier Assure, just look them up and avoid the D and Fs for now. That might be the best idea if you're in a hurry.
Did you catch it? She even says, just avoid the DNFs for now.
There's nothing worse
Let's play it again.
than talking to a fraudster when you thought it was Cassandra Trucking. All right, tip number 2. On Carrier Assure, just look them up and avoid the D and Fs for now. That might be the best idea if you're in a hurry.
Unbelievable. Now, Axel Cleveland LLC. Many of you are going to know who this is. Now, recently, this is my authority. I shut it down. Almost 5 years. And I'll tell you what, I got so disgusted with what was going on in this industry for people allowing the frauds when the good guys were trying to do what was right. I don't want no part of this nonsense. I had an F from her. This was brought to my attention. Now on the right over there, you'll see business stability. This carrier has 4 years and 9 months of authority. Carrier has no inspections. This bimbo needs to understand something, okay? For all the expedite carriers that are running vans, we do not and are not required to do DOT inspections. You are sinking tons of expedite carriers by giving brokers fraudulent information based off bullshit. Okay? DOT performance. Carrier completed its new entry audit. Suspected carrier reports, 0. Suspicious activity, no suspicious activity found. I got an F. How? Why is there an F? Okay? Why? And then what really interests me is, see, one of her supporters is Project 44. I've never used Project 44. I never used it. Not everybody uses Project 44, but yet you want to include it into your grading system. This is bullshit. It's bullshit. F. You guys out there, you brokers, you wonder why I am pissed. Because this stuff was going on. I wish I would have found out about this sooner. Now, we're going to show some more authorities, and I hope these other authorities start a war for what's being done to them. They have every right. They're being discriminated against, okay? Another thing I want to point out first, some of these clips come up on there. We recommend that you further analyze this carrier prior to tendering any shipments with sensitive cargo. Complexity or shipments involving food instead. Utilize this carrier for shipments such as, and then you'll see this. Shipments valued less than $50,000. Customers with flexible appointments. Short haul, easy dry van shipments. Do you see what she's doing, expediters? Why? Tell me why. For almost 5 years, I'm paying $100,000 cargo, and she's putting on her platform telling brokers shipments valued less than $50,000. Short haul. You know how many states I've been to expediting? This platform is what you guys are using, the vet carriers. On the right over there, how this data gets calculated. Thousands of data points are parallelized and placed through an index to try and predict the carrier's business stability. So we're running off predictions now of a business stability. For example, if a carrier takes extra steps such as maintaining its own domain, email address, registering its company with the state, or purchasing more insurance than legally required, carrier stability score will increase. Oh, really? Alerts. Carrier has no inspections. Like I say before, I don't need inspections. The expedite guys that are just running vans, they don't need inspections. What's he saying? Skipping so bad? Yeah, it'll fix itself. I got to keep on rolling. You can always watch it again. Probably, I turned off my phone. Maybe it'll be better. Let me know. Next one. Escargot Express. Escargot, I hope you're watching. As you know, F. But same thing. Same exact thing. Nothing wrong. Same thing as me. But they have an F. Why? Why is this expedite carrier have an F? The authority is even older than mine. But they got an F. Pay attention, brokers, what you're paying for. And it's going to be so bad, I'm going to show you crooks that have higher scores than good carriers. One of them, you guys can even look up, they got a double brokering on them, and they got a higher score than the good carriers. Now, ORD. They have carrier authority, broker authority. Why they got an F? Why they got an F? Everything's green on them too. The guy's been in the business for 30 plus years, and this platform gives him an F? Gives him an F. A guy that knows more about this industry than she will ever know. And I'm telling to you like this too. For these brokers, like even this one, me, a couple other brokers, we got more security clearance than even her. Okay? Let's move along. Zipline, F. Why? Why? I want to know why. Paxton Expedited Services, same thing, clean. Been in the industry for years. A lot of you know him too. In fact, he has one of the bigger YouTube channels to help expedite drivers out. He's got an F. F. All the good carriers being discriminated against on her platform. So even if you brokers know us or these guys, you might hire a new agent and they're going to go by this platform and not even use the good guys, which in turn allows you to put your brokerage in jeopardy because these agents are going to use the crooks. You're paying for a bad system, 100%. Now, next question. JB Hunt, they have carrier and broker authority. One of the biggest truck companies. Why on her platform does it say no authority? Why does it say this carrier is unscored? And then it says, here's why, inactive DOT authority. It's active. It's active. They have one DOT number with 3 MCs and 1 freight forwarding number, but yet they got no score or anything. But this is a platform you guys are using. This is a vetting platform? No, this is garbage. Curly Gaines here. I don't even remember what's in this video. Is it a video? I think it's a video. Yeah, let's play this video. We're getting close to actually. We only got a few more slides. Let's play this, see what this bimbo has to say.
How you want to change the industry. How I want to change the industry is I want good carriers, good truckload carriers. They know their business. They know their vehicles. They know
Influencer.
their performance. They know how to pre-check plan. I want them to be illuminated. And I want all these bottom feeders who maybe shouldn't even be in our industry to be pushed out a little bit. I'm not saying all of them are bottom feeders, but you know, and all of us listening agree, there's a big chunk of carriers who should never be in this business. And they're still running around, getting drug violations, drinking and driving, causing big accidents. They gotta go, stealing things. So anyhow, I took that passion, and that's what gave me the courage to start Carrier Assure.
She wants to talk about all these people, and she's a bloodsucker. And then she wants to talk about drinking and all this stuff. You're a lush, honey. You're a lush. You shouldn't even be talking nothing about drinking. You're a lush that has put together this platform to suck money from sponsors and backers and whatever, and then to pump this stuff over to the brokers, and while you're sinking good carriers. It's garbage. I'm going to say it over and over again. Now, let me show you who she gives some good scores to, people. CNU. They got a monster show coming. Monster show. I'm going to tell you right now, this is a criminal organization. They got a C+. They got a C+. And some of you brokers can know. You know what I'm talking about. They got a C+. Interesting. C+. Next one. D. Alliance Logistics. D. At least they got a D. And they got, look, suspicious activity, 4. The guys who have nothing, been around, what's this MC number? This one's like right before mine was. So they're not even that old, maybe 2019, 2018, but they got a D. They got a D, but they got number 4 for suspicious activity. And I'm telling you right now, they're on my list. You have no idea of that show that's I'm going to build. What's this? Ursa, another one. D-. Even they have better. Look, suspicious activity 1. And a lot of them you'll see, they're showing like 1 unit. 1 unit. But we all know, and you brokers know how much they bid on your loads, what's truly going on, okay? What about this one? Pennsylvania Logistics. I bet you, brokers, I think I've talked about it before, go run this MC 982187. DOT 2911280. Let me know if there's a double brokering mark on there. Let me know. But they have a C. The crooks, something is either she's working with these people, collecting money from them, and sinking the bad guys. There's collusion going on here, or her system is whacked. It's garbage. It is only one or two explanations. Truck stop. These people disgust me too. They truly disgust me. This was from September of 2023. Exciting news. Truck stop, RMIS, and Carrier Sure Inc. are teaming up to tackle double brokering head on. Check out our co-written blog with Cassandra Gaines for these 3 essential tips to spot and prevent double brokering in the freight industry. These people don't even know who they're dealing with. Truck stop is also avoiding complaints from carriers and drivers. We know about all the frauds on your system too, but yet you guys have RMIS now, and then you're using Carrier Sure for the vetting. You guys are completely lost. Look, number three, use Carrier Sure for reliable carrier scores. Bullshit. Together, we can maintain trust and security in the freight market. Not with you people. What you people are doing to the brokers and the carriers, you need to be ousted from the industry. You do not have the knowledge or the authority to do what you're doing. I believe you probably should all be brought up on RICO charges too. You for what you're doing to carriers, who gives you the right to give them an F? How are you grading carriers that are doing everything they're supposed to and you're grading them an F? You're telling brokers 50,000 less cargo, but yet we're paying 100,000 for cargo. It's madness. It's pure madness. Truck stop. Look at this. You might as well give it up, Truck Stop. And just so everyone knows, Truck Stop is subscribed to my channel too. I guess they like to eyeball me. They want to learn maybe. You have less than 6,000 subscribers. You've only done 152 videos. You've had the channel from 2010. 14 years. 14 years. You can't even get under 6,000 subscribers. What does that tell you, Truck Stop? What does that tell you? What you're doing, nobody gives a damn about. Okay? And the people you deal with are just as dirty as you are. You became dirty by dealing with dirty people. Okay? You had this guy on your thing, Freight Nation. These are the type of people you promote and you want to show. This guy went to Armenia and met with double brokers, talked about it, had a video on it. He has a podcast called Freight Caviar or whatever. It's a joke. You guys associate with people that are hanging out with crooks, people who do fraudulent activities, people building platforms that are garbage. This is what's going on. This guy is no better. Then you got this bozo clown from Freight Waves. He is a bozo clown. 100%. You want to know why? He doesn't even vet who goes on FreightWaves platform. He brought a known crook onto FreightWaves who is now known to be double brokering, who when I did a show on him, he even had one of his authorities revoked. These are just influencers, people. They're not for the industry. Do not listen to these people. They're spin masters. That's what they are. You guys are just all garbage. I'm going to troll this guy again some more too. He's going to get another show. Now, we're just about to end here. I think I got two slides. There was a case filed in 2021. Carrier 411 plaintiff versus Cassandra Gaines. I'm going to do another show. I'm going to read over what was in this complaint. I think it was eventually dismissed. But on line 22, it said, during the conference, Gaines approached the principal of Carrier 411 and demanded payment of $30,000. This witch has lost her damn mind. And I can see it now. She probably was at this conference, probably boozing it up. And you know how you have those belligerent drunks? You owe me $30,000. This is sickness. This is a sickness in this industry. So, folks, I hope you gain something out of here. Brokers, please, you need to reevaluate what you're doing. I'm telling you. I don't even understand how Circle Logistics is sponsoring or on their website. Circle, I know, gives a lot of expedite loads. You guys, you're using a vetting platform now that's giving Fs to good, clean carriers. You need to reevaluate who you're using to vet your carriers. I'm telling you, her system is not what it is. It's truly not what it is, people. A lot of people came to me, asked me to do this show. Carriers, drivers, couple brokers. I see why now. I see why. And now I dug up all this crap. You guys are being taken for a ride. You guys are being used by a chick that loves to booze it up and play influencer and suck your money for a platform that's garbage. I mean, you use Carrier 411, use Freight Validate. I think even Highway, you know, I'm gonna do some research on Highway, but you brokers, I'm telling you, to do this, to give grades, predictive, and all this baloney, and there's no marks, there's nothing. No double brokering, no suspicious activity. My address, my phone number, everything. I've never changed crap, but she gave me an F. You're giving all the expedite guys Fs. I heard hotshot guys too. People, this is crazy. This is crazy. So I don't know what to say. You carriers, if you want, you want to know about your MC number, send your MC, send me an email, the axel.liveshow@gmail.com, and I'll run it. I'll check it and see if you guys got Fs too. You guys have every right. I wouldn't be surprised if a class action lawsuit on this. This is sick. This is sick. Tanking good carriers with a bullshit, whatever that crap is. You guys are paying all that money for it? Wow. I don't know what to say. Like, share, subscribe. I appreciate it. I put a lot of work into these shows. You want to become a member, join, pick one of the sponsor tiers or whatever. I got one good broker. He's good. I'm disgusted. I'm super disgusted here. And man, F's to good known expedite carriers. I wish I would have known about that earlier. I really do. I wish I would have known about it. Okay, folks. I'm out of here. A couple of you guys are saying there's a bad lag. So the video will probably catch back up. It'll reset itself. That's the way my eCam works. I don't know why it's maybe lagging on your end. It looks fine to me. I got a good signal and everything over here. But let me know. Leave comments on the video and share this video. Get this video to the other carriers and any brokers that don't know. They need to know what's going on. They truly need to know what's going on. This witch, she's out of control. She's out of control. She's a fraud. 100% fraud. She's providing fraudulent data to brokers on carriers. It's right there. Go rewatch the show. All the information's there. I'm out, folks. I'll see you. Got to work on the next show. Peace out.